Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in this YouTube live. I'm Waller's Wallet, and tonight I wanted to give you an update on the Bank of America Cash Reward Credit Card. Now, as always, I'll be answering your questions towards the end of this video as well, so ask away. So I think the upcoming changes to the Bank of America Cash Rewards Credit Card are actually positive changes for us. I actually think this could make some people break the card out of that sock drawer and actually start using it again. Now, I'm going to give a full review of this card at a later time, but I'm just going to give you the updates of this here, probably a little bit more information sprinkled in there as well. So for those of you who don't know about the Cash Rewards credit card, the Cash Rewards credit card is what would be a 3-2-1 credit card. So you earn 3% back on your gas purchases, 2% cash back on your groceries and wholesale clubs, and then 1% cash back everywhere else. Now, those 2 and 3% categories cumulatively are limited to the first $2,500 spent each quarter. So you actually get a lot of spend out of this as well. And starting January 14th, Bank of America is changing this card to let you choose your 3% category from a list of 6 different categories. Now, that's going to include gas, online shopping, dining, travel, drugstores, home improvement, and furnishing stores. Now, one benefit I really like about this is not besides the long list or the big list of cards, you're going to get to change that 3% category every month, which gives us extra flexibility in those earnings. Because other cards, if you think of other cards like the Chase Freedom, the Discover It, or even the US Bank Cash Plus, those change every quarter. So if you have big expenses coming up one month to the next, you can change these categories out, which could be fantastic for certain people. Now, you're still going to earn 2% cash back on groceries and wholesale stores. That does not change. Now, at the same time, Bank of America used to make you redeem in $25 increments, but that is no longer going to be the case when you redeem into your 529 account or into a Bank of America an account, and there will be no minimum requirement for that as well. For those of you who don't have a Bank of America account, you can actually open them. They consistently have between $200 to $300 checking account bonuses. So it might be something to look at if you're considering this card as well, because you can earn yourself some cash back in the process. Now, where I think this card really gets interesting is for people who are Platinum Honors member in the Bank of America Preferred Rewards program. Now, if you're a Platinum Honors member, which requires $100,000 of money between checking, savings, or even investment accounts through the Merrill Lynch or Merrill Edge program, you're going to get a 75% bonus on all of those 3% categories, making it become 5.25% on all those purchases. Now, that's pretty fantastic because that exceeds even your 5% categories, and it comes with this card comes with no annual fee. So for those of you who are actually looking to roll over your 401k to Merrill Edge or considering that, you can actually earn up to a $600 bonus when you transfer your 401k or other IRAs into Merrill Edge. Now, in order to get the full $600, you do need to transfer $200,000 or more, which I know might not be attainable for some people, but for some others it might. So it's just worth noting. Now, when you look at these categories, I did a video, I think a couple weeks ago, talking about gas cards. So, if you have a lot of different credit cards, you might not want to spend that 3% category on gas that you can earn 5% else on another card. Dining, you have the Uber card, the Saver card, and even the American Express Gold card where you earn a high rate of rewards anyways. Now, for me, I think the categories that really interest me are the online shopping and travel. There's not a lot of credit cards that give a true reward bonus category for online shopping. You had the Citi AT&T More Access card, which is no longer open to new members. The Uber credit card earns 2% back. So, you'd have a couple cards, but this one here could be a really good purchase, really good card for online shopping, in addition to those shopping portals and whatnot as well. So, if you have the Mastercard version as well, and I think there's some questions I saw floating around the internet, which make a lot of sense, is plastic going to code as an internet purchase on this card with it? Now, I personally don't know that because I don't make purchases on I have the Visa version of the card myself. But if you have the MasterCard version, you can actually make your mortgage payments as well as a lot of other payments, as Visa and American Express have more limited options for there. Now, I know some of you as well who are in a manufacturer spending, you might be interested in the drugstores as well as home improvement stores because of the fact they sell gift cards. But if you're someone who does home improvement projects, You could also consider the fact that US Bank Cash Plus has 5% back on the home improvement stores. So there's some crossover there as well. Now, if you're someone who can't make Platinum Honors on Bank of America, you still can earn a 10% bonus for having a checking account with them. So that 3% category comes 3.3, and even those 2% categories come 2.2%. And you go up in the ladder of Bank of America depending on how much money you have with them. So while I think this really works out best for Platinum members, having a 3% cashback card with no annual fee, with plenty of options to choose from, could really be a good reason for someone to dust this card out of that sock drawer and give it a little bit of use, especially when you take into account the Bank of America deal rewards on this as well. So those are kind of like lower end, I guess we'll call them lower end American Express offers. You can get you get more of them as you use your card, but they give you a percentage back as a credit as well. I did have a couple of questions earlier on. So Alejandro asked me actually just right before I got in a comment. Alejandro was asking me which card would I recommend for him. He's looking between the Hilton Aspire as well as the Amex Platinum card. He already has the Chase Trifecta, including the Reserve. Not really worried about the annual fee. So between those two cards, if you're kind of in a good spot with both of these cards because you can actually triple dip on that airline credit for both of those cards. The Aspire currently has that 150,000 Hilton point bonus, and if the Platinum card with its higher annual fee, I would be looking, if I can't get the Platinum with a 100,000 point bonus, I would probably sit and wait for that 100,000 point bonus and go with the Aspire card. You already get premium benefits from the Reserve, so you're not missing out anything there. But that Aspire card does come with some solid benefits as its own. You do get that airline credit that you could triple dip. You get $750 in airline credit before paying your second annual fee. So that's a big benefit to me there. So if you can get the 100,000 point Alejandro on the Amex Platinum, I'd say go for the Platinum. If not, I'd probably go for the Aspire because once that bonus dips down, I'm not sure we're going to see it at 150,000 points after that. So I don't know if I have any other questions out there. Let's see. I don't see any right now. So, just tell me, what do you think about these changes? Are you more likely to dust off the card, give this card a little bit more use? I think these are positive changes, especially the fact like I said, that being able to change it every month could work out very well for people. So that's something to keep in mind. So I just want to thank you all for tuning in this YouTube live event. Like I said, tell me what you think of these changes. Are you more likely to use this card? I post new videos every Thursday. So if you like learning about credit cards, points, miles, cash back, or just flat out traveling for less, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you all this Thursday. Safe travels and take care, everyone.